and delivery style. Because the icebreaker, and we're not going to really say it's an icebreaker, we're going to say it's our speech. The first project member completes, you must choose only the notes section and not the numerical code. No, not the numerical score. So although we're scoring an individual, we're looking at best to worst, we need to be able to translate what we're saying to a person. And when we're receiving feedback, it's better if we can be tangible. So let's break down what we're going to be looking at. So if everybody opens the forms, they don't have to fill it out exactly, but when you give feedback, I would like it to be specific. Everybody here is going to give feedback. And at the end, you guys are also going to give me feedback on today's presentation, because I want you guys to know that there's no variation between facilitator and listener. I'm here to give you guys information. I'm here to help you. So I need to be effective. And from time to time, I need to ask students, hey, am I being effective for you? Am I actually helping you move forward, or I'm just blobbing off information that you're not understanding, right? So it's really, really important to always look for feedback and look for appropriate feedback, because that's how we get better. Is everybody following along so far?
Yes. So where do we get this form?
Okay. Did you guys find it in your folder?
Oh, it's in the folder. Okay.
The evaluation form, I put it in. It's Toastmasters evaluation form.
Yes, I got it.
Awesome. And one more question before we move forward, everyone. Sorry, I forgot to do my housekeeping right at the beginning. So did you guys, we should be able to finish by like 11:45. Did you guys want to have your break, or do you guys just want to go all the way through?
All the way through is...
If we finish that early, I'm fine to go through.
All the way through is good.
How about you, Amalora, Mufid?
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
So we could be a few minutes over 11:45, but by 12, I don't see why we would not finish. Like, there's just no way around it. So, but we'll be done early. So I just wanted to check if you guys wanted to have your break or come back. But we'll go all the way through, and we'll finish up early so you guys can have an early day. So when you look at evaluation, so you want to look at what this is saying here. So exemplary is when I am perfect. I just, there's nothing that you can really pick out that I'm doing wrong. And keep in mind, certain things are subjective. Certain things that we're saying and doing are based on what we think and believe. And for me, when you're speaking, you had full clarity, full exemplary clarity, vocal variety, eye contact, all of those pieces were intact for me. Excels is you're doing a great job, but there's still some points where you can get better. If you choose to give somebody a 1, 2, 3, and 4, even 5, you need to be able to say and pinpoint exactly what they need to improve on, and if they did exemplary, what they did perfectly on. So you can't just give numbers, you need to give a comment and feedback with it. So accomplished is, yes, you accomplished the goal that you wanted, but there's still room for improvement. It's, for example, I did my job, I showed up today, but that's the difference between a good employee and just an employee that shows up. So who do you want to be? Do you want to be a good employee? Do you want to be a great business owner, an excellent business owner, or do you just kind of want to be there? It's always your choice. You set your own bar, you set your own limits, and you set where you want to succeed and move forward. And number 2 is saying emerging. So when we look at emerging, the criteria really is that, hey, you're getting there, but in order to accomplish what you need to accomplish the goal that you want to accomplish, you want to be able to give certain feedback, right? You want to be able to do this, this, and this in order to reach a goal. Hey, that's like for me saying, hey, Saiban and Mufid, you missed this portion of the presentation that was supposed to be covered today, right? So, although it was amazing, you need to add in your transitions and you need to add in your work history. You're missing a huge chunk, right? And developing really just means that, okay, you're still working on a lot of this. There's lots of room for improvement. And these are the things that you need to improve on. So the things that we're looking for when somebody's speaking is clarity, vocal variety, eye contact, gestures, audience awareness. So demonstrates awareness of the audience engagement. So for example, if I'm looking down the entire time, I'm not able to make eye contact, I'm not really pointing, I'm not really seeing the audience, that is audience awareness. Comfort level. How comfortable do I feel in my skin? Am I hesitant? Am I like, that shows, okay, am I actually comfortable in my skin? Am I actually comfortable presenting? Am I comfortable presenting this particular topic? The topic is you. Nobody knows you better. You're delivering yourself to other individuals. So are you comfortable in your own skin? Are you comfortable in this type of setting? Interest. So engages the audience in interesting and well-constructed content. So we talked about it yesterday, Mufid and Amalora, you missed it, but we talked about how to be dynamic, how to make those transitions, and how to have your presentation and take it up one notch, right? How to have a little bit of showmanship, how to use your tone, how to use all of those things appropriately in order for people to understand you. Is everybody following along so far?
Yeah.
Yep.
So this is actually a break. Oh, sorry. Sorry, everyone. So this is actually a breakdown of everything here. Reason I put this into your folders is so you guys can keep it. This is always going to be a test for you. Keep in mind, life is what it is right now, but you're not going to be here forever. You are the future managers, supervisors, business owners, economy runners. Like, you guys will be where you want to be. So set your goals high. And when you set your goals high, when you look at yourself and you say, I want to move forward, the best way to move forward is to improve your communication. Improve your communication style. No matter what, when a message is delivered, if it's delivered appropriately, you will always remember. You'll forget what people do, but you never forget how they made you feel. And if somebody ever delivered an inappropriate message to you, if they made you feel like you didn't deserve to be there, you weren't worthy, you remember that person, you remember that feeling. So you always want to be on the other side of that, where you're giving appropriate feedback. Life is just a series of feedbacks from me to you and exchanges. So life improves significantly when we get better at delivering our messages and giving feedback. Do you guys agree with that?
Yes.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Taiban, sorry, what were you saying?
I say yes, yeah.
Yeah. So I just again, and I don't know exactly how Lorna or Wendelin and even Holly do their classes. We discussed delivery style yesterday. I prefer to do presentation style. So I always like to have my PowerPoint presentation. I like to have things organized. But in this group, they like to do more freestyle presentations, which is totally okay, but I'm just not used to it as much. So keep in mind, just take me with a grain of salt, everyone. I'm trying my best. So I have a short video for you guys to watch about giving appropriate feedback.